Hello there, welcome back to my tying bench again. Hugh here. In this tutorial I decided to tie you up the good old caddis fly. It's cream colored caddis, elk hair for the wing of course, and for the body I used UV cinnamon color ice dub for the body, and some barred ginger hackle for the hackle, and a fine gold wire rib for the rib. So I'll get this little device for you, a fresh hook in, and we'll get started. For the hook, it's a Mustad 94840 standard dry fly hook, size 14. Get him locked in the vise for you here. Okay. There we go. Okay, now for thread I'm using UTC 70 denier in a tan color. So we'll get him started with a hook eye length behind the eye. Going to make a few wraps back, snip off our tag, and I'm going to take my extra fine piece of gold wire here. We're going to put him on top of the shank, tie him back. So keep him on top of the shank, tie back, right to above the burb, just like so. Wrap him down good with several snug wraps. Come back right about here. Hook point, we're going to dub our body next. So I'm going to take a little bit of tacky wax here and put on the thread. Okay. And we'll get our UV cinnamon dubbing here for the body. We're going to form a nice slender noodle here for the body. And if you wet your fingers, you might find it a little easier to dub that on. Just wet your fingertips a little bit. It does dub a little bit harder than your regular rabbit dubbing. Okay. Get him dubbed on here. Okie dokie. Just like so. Now we're going to wrap him back a little. Well, getting ahead of myself here. First, we want to attach our hackle. Can't forget that. So we'll take our hackle, got him prepared, stripped off some of the soft hackle fibers. We'll tie him in right on top of the shank, like so. Wrap back to right in front of your fine gold wire there. We'll stop right there with him. Now we'll get our body dubbed on here, just like so. Nice tight slender noodle we want on this guy. So wrap back a few wraps, and I like to take one wrap right behind the hackle. Lift up on your hackle, take one wrap behind, like so. We're going to wrap forward, twist that up a little bit more here. You want to stop about a hook eye length behind the eye. Right there is good. Snip off that little fibers there I don't like. Okay, next. So we have our rib ready, our hackle, and our body. Next we're going to grab my hackle pliers here. We're going to hackle them up. Just make even spiral wraps up the body to get to the tie off point here. Just like so. Oops, hackle pliers slipped out, no big deal. Just regrip here. Just a second, there we go. Okay. Just going to palmer that hackle up, even spaced turns here. Up the body we go. Get about one more turn on this guy. Okay, and you want to tie off your hackle with stem here, like so. A couple wraps behind them. Release your pliers. A couple more securing wraps. We're going to reach in, snip off that hackle tip, like so. Next, we're going to take our extra fine gold wire we have in the back here, and we're going to wrap it through our hackle. Just wiggle that wire as you go. And that's going to make your fly much more durable to the fish's teeth. That's for sure. So we'll get him wrapped through here, like so. And we're going to get up to the eye. We're going to tie him off with a couple wraps. Tie him in good and tight here. Snip off any fibers there on the front that you trap down. Okay, we're going to helicopter this wire off. Just give it a little turn till it comes off. There we go. Okay, at this point I'm going to throw in a half hitch. Like so. Okay. Now, what I like to do on my caddis flies is right on the top of the hook. I like to trim the top of the hackle right on top of the shank. I like to trim it up on an angle like this, just slightly up on an angle, and that makes your wing lay back on the hook much better. So next is our wing. I already have some elk hair in the in the hair stacker here. Just give it a few taps. Line up the ends nice and even here for us. We'll pull that out of your hair stacker here, like so. Our ends are nice and even. Now we want to measure that up. I like the wing just to come slight hair past the bend of the hook. So then when you measure that up, you're going to trim. We're going to place that on top. We're going to come down with a soft loop, another soft loop, and on the third wrap we're going to pull straight down. Nice and snug. And I always like to come through the butt ends with a few wraps to make that wing much more durable. Like so. There we go. There's our caddis wing. We have it set and placed on a hook right where we want them. So then we'll lift the head of that fly up, come in front, make a few wraps. Trim out any hairs that you don't like the looks of here, or don't want to get any in the eye of your hook. Trim those out. There we go. Now come into my whip finisher here. Make 3 to 4 turns in front. Just like so. Okay, there's 1, 2, 3, and we'll go one more here. Come up. There we go. Snug that down. Trim off your excess thread. Just like so. Now I like to pull the hairs back on the head of my caddis here. Yeah, I just want to give that a little snip on an angle, just a little cut. Just like so. There we go. Another little trim here. And there is another size 14 elk hair caddis. Not a hard fly to tie. Well, not hard to tie, but very effective. So now I'll take my head cement here, turn the hook upside down on those thread wraps on the bottom. I'll put a little drop of head cement on there, like so. Let that soak in. There we go. I'll zoom in here a little for you, get a good look at them. And there's size 14 elk hair caddis. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial once again, and tie this guy up and give him a try during your caddis hatches, and hopefully you'll catch some nice trout on him. So until next time, if you liked my videos, press like, and if you want to see more, please subscribe. I'd appreciate it very much. And until next time, this is Hugh signing out once again. So long, folks.